Hello everyone, Giltar here with yet another sort of update for my channel. Um, well, first of all, as you have already noticed, this isn't a model kit review or an action figure review. I've decided to not do any reviews of that sort in the near future for a couple of different reasons. First of all, I'd like to sort of rethink my setup for making videos. I want to make sure that now that I have a decent camera, that I bring the best possible quality video for my circumstances to you guys. And so I've decided to sort of rethink how I do my video shoots. I am going to be getting a sort of a full-fledged tripod and not some makeshift thing that I made, which is fine, but I actually found on eBay a really cheap tripod, so I bought it, and it'll probably be here in a week or so. And with that, I'm also looking into different lighting setups. My home doesn't really allow the best sort of angles for natural light to come in, and with my work schedule, I really can't do reviews during the daytime because I work during the days. By the time I get home, now that it's winter, it's dark, so I won't be able to do reviews using natural daylight unless I'm on a day off, and those are few and far between these days. So I'm going to be looking into lighting options to see what will give me the best light for my camera. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Rather than trying to jump back into reviewing things without a 100% fully thought out setup, I'm gonna sort of redo everything. I want to start from scratch and try to make a not necessarily like a professional setup for videos, but something that is gonna allow me to take full advantage of the camera that I have now. And I've been looking through some of my older videos, which I think are okay, but I'm also thinking about reworking my approach. I still prefer to do single continuous shot review videos, just because I'm really not a big fan of editing. Like, I don't like doing it. And to be honest, for the way I review things, I don't think editing is usually necessary. Now, granted, there may be times when a particular product has maybe a transformation sequence, like some model kits or toys. Editing might help there, so that I would stop a shoot, film a transformation demonstration, for example, separately, and then edit that into a video so that it looks a little better than trying to do it all in one continuous go. But aside from that, I just certain things in the way I do my videos, I'd like to change. Like quite a while ago, I think it was with the high grade Universal Century Zaku 1 sniper type model kit. I think it's the first time that rather than going through all the demonstration of the various joints and their articulation, I just basically gave it a certain sort of odd squatting pose and moved its arms around and started off, I think, the second part of my review with that stance, just to show people what kind of poses that model kit could pull off. I think that single sort of pose in that one instant informed people much more than going through all points of articulation over the course of like a minute or half a minute. I also did that with the 00 Gundam high grade Universal Century model kit. Also with the 00 Gundam Robot Damashi action figure. I put it in a really contorted pose and started it off just to demonstrate to people the great range of articulation. And I think I'd like to try things like that in future reviews. Just put the model kits or action figures or toys in various poses for sort of like a starting shot to just give people a look into what it can do. If there are some specific or unique articulation functions of a particular product, then I'll go into demonstrating how that part moves. But for the most part, I'd like to try to cut down on my video length by not spending so much time on things like going through just a standard, the arm moves like this, the leg moves like that sort of approach. And yeah, lately I've been thinking about how I want to adjust my review approach and format for future reviews. Um, Now, one reason for me being so absent, at least within the last month, is just because I really haven't had a true day off since Christmas, since before Christmas. I mean, on Christmas, I cooked dinner and served dinner to my family and friends. But then after that, I've still been working like 6 days a week. I've also been doing things like helping friends move in the middle of winter, which is a little more difficult. I've taken care of my nieces as well for like a week, and they're wonderful children, but I, I don't know. Children are great, but I don't know if I have the energy to take care of them full time. And that 1 week of taking care of an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old was pretty not difficult, but it took a lot out of me. Um, and just a lot of other things like I've been doing a lot more at work. I was thinking that by the time winter got here that things would settle down a bit, but it hasn't settled down yet. So yeah, just a lot of things on my plate right now, and because of all that, I've taken some time to just to step back from my from my sort of I guess my plan for my channel here, which is still the same. I think I have deviated from that a little bit, which is before I really wanted to do reviews of products that didn't get a lot of attention, more unique and odd things. Like, for example, in Gundam, I would like to review more sort of odd designs from side stories, or just like these sort of lesser popular type designs. Um, and I have stepped away from that because I've done a lot of reviews of more popular characters or designs, which is not a bad thing at all. I mean, I like what I like, and I only buy what I like. But at the same time, I think I have strayed from my sort of one of my motivations for making a YouTube channel, which was to really introduce people to the types of products that people really don't touch upon, so that if anybody out there who wants to buy something that is relatively obscure, but they're not sure if it's good or bad, and often these things are fairly expensive, I'd like to offer them some more information so that they can make an informed purchase. So that is something I'm going to try to get back to when I do get back into reviewing products. But that will be a little while. To be honest, I know I've said before, soon I'm going to do a review. I'm not going to say that again. I have, I don't want to sort of put any sort of time frame on it when I don't absolutely know for sure whether or not I can deliver. So, just for now, I'm just going to say, in the future, when I do return to reviews, I do expect to do it a little differently. It will be a work in progress. The first several return sort of videos will be sort of a test bed. I'll be changing things up to try to find something that suits my personal preferences for reviewing, but also hopefully bringing my reviews up to another level to make them better. Now, honestly, I'm pretty surprised that people are still subscribing to my channel, even though I haven't provided any new review content for months. And I'm very thankful and grateful to all of you people who are still subscribed to me, who still check on my channel every once in a while. I'm grateful to the new people who find interest in what I can offer here. And I guess I'll just end it at that and just say right now, I will be coming back. When, I'm not sure, but I guarantee that it will be, when I do return, that I will try to do better reviews in every possible way. I definitely know there are at least a couple of different reviews I need to get up once I do return. The VF High Metal, VF1J Hikaru Custom, or Hikaru version of the Valkyrie, I'm going to review that. I promised Naruto Man that I would do a collaboration with him, and I'm hoping that he's still interested in doing that. I still also have to review the high grade Universal Sentry Yagdoga model kit. And you know who you are out there who keeps asking for it. I promise I will. For my next Gundam model kit review, that's going to be my review for sure. And that'll be like either my first or second review when I return. And as you can see here, I'm still receiving, I'm still purchasing different things like action figures and model kits. It's just, I've got so much now, I don't know when to start when I do get back to reviewing. I mean, aside from the VF High Metal figure and the Yagdoga, I'm not really sure what else to start with next. So, if you guys see anything here you want to have reviewed by me, let me know. If you have anything that you want to see reviewed because you either haven't seen it reviewed yet or maybe you want to see another perspective, let me know either through the comments section or a personal message or a private message. If I have it, I'll put it on my sort of to-do list for reviews. Because, yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure where to go once I do return to reviewing, just because I have noticed that overall the sort of community for model kit and action figure reviews, toy reviews here at YouTube has sort of slowed down a bit, and I think that's pretty natural for, around the holiday season and into the new year. A lot of people are sort of busy doing things, recovering from the holidays, and so perhaps they don't have as much time to review. So I'm sort of in the same boat, and again with some extra things going on. So yeah, so that's it for now. As usual, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys at the next video.